spanning the endless transmultiversal astral void. The powerful Archmage Aeronth endures 7 agonizing soul incisions to cut loose the lethal hex known as the Be Gone Curse. The entire curse is chained to a chunk of his own karmic soul once severed. The fragment drifts away amid swirling astral tides. Stripped of its intended target, the curse gradually dissolves. Yet the leftover dark magic acts as a spiritual anchor that rouses faint consciousness within this broken soul shard named Zeben. As Zeben floats along luminous, river-like astral currents, he is haunted by incomplete, emotionless copies of Aeronth's life memories. The most horrifying fragment depicts the full collapse of Aeronth's original world, triggering violent mental nausea. So Zeben shoves this traumatizing vision deep into the back of his fragmented mind to escape constant torment. While lost in the astral flow, Zeben receives a long-distance telepathic sending from Aeronth. The message lists the 7 separate soul fragments by designated names and reveals that 7th Fear astral messaging magic has the power to locate every single shard across all planes. Helpless to fight against the rapid astral river's pull, Zeben is carried toward a glowing, misty dimensional veil that leads to a fully physical, untouched material world. The instant Zeben crosses the astral barrier, a complete 15-year-old female human body materializes around him, sending him plummeting a full mile above unspoiled forests, golden grasslands and icy mountain peaks. In a split second, he unlocks 2 core base classes, Generalist Wizard and Arcane Sage Sorcerer. He immediately weaves the low-level spell Featherweight to cushion his fall, and casts Prestidigitation to conjure a set of rough, simple cotton robes to cover his bare frame. When he inspects his character power sheet, 2 unmatched permanent boons stand out, complete immunity to fire and cold elemental damage, plus the Master Arcthurge Incarnation Heritage, which slashes the repetitive practice required to master all complex metamagic spells by half. 7 star-shaped mana orbs circle his central mental matrix, the world's exclusive renewable mana reservoir. Each star holds 7 mana points, creating a total pool of 49 usable energy points at maximum capacity. Zeben attempts to seal a sacred heavenbound pact to gain divine power, only to discover a devastating truth. This plane's high heaven realm sits completely empty, with no gods or divine servants to answer his oaths. He draws sacred energy purely from ancient runes carved permanently into his soul, unlocking a wide array of combat, healing, illusion and defensive masteries. He selects 2 vital permanent traits, Worcester Tradition and Magical Lineage, that permanently reduce the metamagic energy cost of all shard-based attack spells. A unique rule governs the 7-star cores: they can only store magic filtered through minor cantrips, and this land operates without any daily mana reset cycle. Zeben can fully refill every spent spell slot simply through uninterrupted meditation. When night falls, a CR5 Fire Eye Rat tracks the faint glow of his magic to his hiding spot. Zeben unleashes mixed ice and fire shard spells to wound the beast, and the scent of blood draws enormous 40-foot giant owls that rule the local woods. He negotiates a mutually beneficial alliance. He uses frost cantrips to slow rodent prey, while the owls deliver killing blows, and both sides share accumulated karmic essence as reward. After clearing multiple groups of rats, Zeben realizes his star cores recycle mana endlessly, with only short meditation breaks needed to replenish expended power. Before long, hordes of fire-eyed rats swarm the woodland, alongside twisted shadow bats corrupted by the invading dark plane. A colossal 20-foot golden stag approaches and offers Zeben a ride across the vast wildlands. The gentle giant explains that this realm is called the Beast Plane, which suffers widespread contamination from the Dark Plane's corrupting forces. Zeben's Vivek Purifying Flame, a unique magic no native beast possesses, is the only force capable of cleansing the dark taint plaguing all living creatures. As they travel together, he learns the distinct personality and elemental alignment of each monostar, and reshapes his sight with star power to craft dual vision that instantly spots all hidden dark corruption. Mid-journey. A 40-foot shadow bat covered in corrosive dark mist ambushes the deer herd. Zeben channels the full energy of all 7 star cores through the stag's golden antlers, forging a volley of sanctified golden spear shards that pierce the fiend's shadow body. Vivek fire devours every trace of corruption on the bat's corpse, and the burnt remains fertilize the soil to produce tiny, glowing magic crystals filled with residual purified energy. After the battle, a massive moon horn owl volunteers to escort Zeben to the Beast Plane's supreme ruler, the Cloud Moon Owl King. They soar 30,000 feet upward to a sacred spirit mountain saturated with wind elemental magic, covered in 1,000-foot ancient spirit trees. Mid-flight, Zebi unlocks the Eldritch Third subclass, perfectly merging his warlock-packed magic and sorcery power, and his human racial level advances to Tier 3. His self-made hair-bound magic ring activates the self-sustenance passive ability, permanently erasing all feelings of hunger and thirst. Upon landing on the mountain, a wise crystal moon owl greets Zeben and leads him into a towering crystal oak palace built from enchanted vines and ancient timber. The Cloud Moon Owl King stands 50 feet tall, wielding ice and wind magic near the 20th power tier. He unleashes full-range mental perception to dissect Zeben's complex 7-star hybrid mana framework layer by layer. Even though Zeben's total stored mana far exceeds nearly every beast mage native to this plane, the Owl King uncovers a critical, fatal flaw hidden within his power structure. His Eldritch Third soul bond remains incomplete and unstable. The monarch's enormous golden eyes lock onto Zeben's silver-packed marked blue irises, and a heavy, soundless thought floods directly into Zeben's mind without any spoken words. You are the sole mortal the plane's core has permitted to bear Vivek cleansing fire into the beast realm. Yet your 7-star mana system clashes violently against the primal natural magic woven into every inch of this world. If you step onto the battlefield to confront the Dark Lords at your full power, every drop of mana stored inside your soul will self-destruct in an instant. What painful, irreversible sacrifice must you make to repair this fatal fracture within your very source of magic?